Hi, it's Amanda from the Queen of Lean, teaching the modern woman how to get lean. I'm so glad that you've decided to be a part of this mini course because I know once I start coaching you through how to implement these simple steps, you'll start to make sense of it all. The thing that I love most about my job is taking something that can be confusing and overwhelming to completely turning it around and teaching women just like you how to achieve the body you've always wanted. I believe that if you're not where you want to be, you just haven't been given the right information until now. Now I have to ask you, can you identify with the feeling of being completely overwhelmed and frustrated with the amount of confusing information out there? I know I have, and I'm sure that I'm not alone when I say that I've also been sold these same stories. For a while, I bought into the low-fat craze, overtraining, being a cardio queen, and it got me nowhere. In fact, I felt more drained than ever and was still holding on to body fat. Because I can identify with this feeling so much, it's been my driving force behind the Queen of Lean to show you that there is a better way. Something that you might not know about me is I'm a very determined person, and I decided after going through this phase of confusion that I had to get to the bottom of this. I had to learn a smarter approach. As a coach, I was lucky because I had the opportunity to learn from the world's best about nutrition, training, and how to balance hormones. Remember, everything that I teach you, you are not an exception to the rule. These methods will work for you too. So now that we have a fresh slate, let's start with what I believe is going to have the biggest fat loss effect and something that you can start doing straight away. This is going to sound like something so straightforward and so simple, which is great because you can implement this and feel the benefits instantly. It's eating a protein-rich breakfast. Such a simple switch, but with this one meal, people either skip it, don't eat enough, or make the wrong choices. Through the years, we've been told to eat cereal in the morning, which is actually something that has been marketed to us by cereal companies. The problem with this is when you eat cereal, you experience a blood sugar spike, along with being really quickly digested. This combination is a bit of a nightmare because around mid-morning, it's likely that your energy will crash, your body will crave some type of sugar or something carby like muffins or coffee to try and boost you back up. Once you fall into this trap, you can continue riding this roller coaster of cravings for the entire day. However, by making this simple switch, you'll feel fuller for longer, your blood sugar will be more stable, it sets you up to burn body fat, along with mentally having better focus and moods for the entire day. So what are your best options? You could have eggs any way you like, an omelette filled with vegetables, maybe some smoked salmon and spinach, or even a small piece of steak with some vegetables. If you're in a rush, hard-boiled eggs with some celery, and you could even eat it in the car. For all of these options, you want to keep it gluten-free for the best response. Now, I know I can already hear you saying that you don't have time, but too often we put other things first, and it's about valuing yourself and making the time for your health. It's all about thinking of time-efficient ways to make this work, such as putting eggs onto boil the night before when you're cooking dinner and have them ready in the morning. Anything you change will feel strange until it becomes a habit. It's just about getting started. I know once you start getting leaner, you won't mind making the time. And this little switch will go a long way. Along with making this simple change, I would like you to record your weight at the start of the week, and then we'll check back at the end to track your results. Typically at the Queen of Lean, we don't use scales to track results. At our headquarters, we use a system called Biosignature, which is a caliper test giving us your starting body fat percentage, as well as lean muscle in kilos. This also gives us an indication of what's happening hormonally so that we can target specific areas. The reason why we use this is it's a more accurate way to track if you're getting leaner. If you're gaining lean muscle, your results won't be reflected on the scales. It happens all of the time where the weight on the scales stays the same or goes up, but you're actually dropping body fat. The other reason is there's certain sites which will give us information about carb tolerance, along with how to specifically target areas such as your stomach or legs. This is something that we can do in-house. So for now, let's just use the scales to track your results. In my next video, we're going to cover why eating more food will actually get you lean. Too often as women, we're taught to restrict food, We're going to discuss a smarter approach, one which will boost your metabolism as well as giving you more energy and targeting through your stomach. I'm Amanda from the Queen of Lean, and I'll see you very soon.